Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you guys how I lay my edges. So if you guys don't know, I have very thick hair and my edges are so thick, which means that it's not every edge control that works for me. But I have finally found an edge control that works, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys, you know, what it is and how much it costs. I'm gonna tell you guys how much it costs, where you can find it, you know, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do my edges. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip. So before I get into the edge control that I'm using now, I want to talk about the edge control that I was using before, only because I feel like it was a good edge control. It was just not good for my skin. Like, it broke me out a lot, and in areas that I usually don't break out in. Like, I don't break out on my forehead, and it made me break out on my forehead and like on my cheeks. And yeah, like, I knew that was what it was, and as soon as I stopped using it, my face stopped breaking out. I used the Style Factor, and you know, like, the crazy thing is, I used it almost, there's basically almost nothing left in there. And before I realized that it was, you know, the edge control that was breaking me out. I never used it alone because my hair is pretty thick, my edges are pretty thick, and it just never lasted as long as I wanted to. So what I would do was, give me a second, I used to spray the Got To Be Glue free spray on my edges. Then I wait a little bit, like 30 seconds, and then I will apply the Style Factor edge booster on my edges, and then I, you know, do whatever I want to do, and yeah, keep it going. I'm gonna put a picture like somewhere around just so you guys can see that this works, because this method works, because that is what I used to do, but now I stopped because yeah, it was just like breaking my skin out, like, it was so bad. The new edge control that I am using now is called Instant Control, and it says until you wash. So it is and it's maximum hold, so it stays until you wash it. And it honestly is the truth. I've used it a couple of times before I even started using the Style Factor. It's just that I never bought it. Like, I this lady that I know, she let me try it out. Like, she told me it was good, and I tried it a couple of times, like maybe twice, and I just never bought it. But then when I realized that the other one was breaking me out, I decided to buy it, and I did, and I used it like only twice so far, twice or three times so far, and yes, it does do the job, and it lasts until you wash it. Like, yeah, it's really good, and it doesn't break me out, so that's a plus. That's definitely a plus. So yeah, let me show you guys what I do. So I'm gonna be looking a little bit to the side. I'm gonna fix my camera. I'm gonna fix my camera so that I'm able to look to the side, because my mirror is on my left side, and yeah, I want to like see what I'm doing. I actually took a little bit already out of the edge control bottle thingy, whatever. And I'm just gonna apply it. Oh, first, sorry, I'm gonna bring my edges out a little bit, whatever I consider edges, because as you guys can tell, like, my hair is very thick, so I barely have, you know, edge like everybody else. Yeah, so just gonna make sure I get all the places that I want to get. Honestly, the scoop that I took is exactly what I'm still using, so I'm just like being careful. Like, you don't have to use a lot. I didn't even talk to you guys about the little comb. I got this comb slash brush from the beauty supply store. It was like $2. If you don't want to use a toothbrush, then you can buy this, and it works. I usually don't use this side. I only use like the little comb part because it works for me. So yeah, I don't know in the last clip if you guys could tell, but I had like little white spots when I was using the edge control, and that's because I have oil in my hair. Even though I did wipe the front of my edges, I didn't obviously wipe my hair, my actual hair. So what I did to get rid of that is I used my scarf, and I added a little bit of water. I put my finger under the scarf where the water is, and I just wiped it away little gently. You don't force it. And I just wiped it away. I didn't use a lot of water. Usually I don't really have to use the water. I think because my hair is freshly washed, and then I put oil in it last night, so that is why it did that. But yeah, so I would tell you guys, if you're gonna use this edge control, make sure that you don't put oil on the edges. But I feel like this is for like most edge controls in reality. I don't know why, but yeah, that's just what seems to happen, even with the old one that I used to use. So yeah, this is how my edges look after, and this is how it stays all day until I wash it off or rinse it off or whatever. You can find this product on Amazon. I believe it's like $10 or $11. I'll put the right price somewhere over here for you guys if I'm wrong. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.